Can dogs sense ghosts? I get a surprising amount of emails from people really struggling with the behaviours of their dog, and they've tried everything and they can only put it down to things of the paranormal. So tonight I'm going to put that to the test by spending the night in the country's most haunted, cursed forest with my dog. Buried deep in the forest in the heart of England lies a very old track, just wide enough for a horse and carriage. Many, many years ago on an autumn night, the Earl of Shrewsbury was returning to his home in the village of Alton. A witch disguised as an old lady suddenly appeared in front of him and begged for some food. The Earl was cruel and cast her aside, but before he could move on, the witch cursed him. She told the Earl that for every branch of the old oak tree they stood by that fell and touched the floor, that a member of his family would die. The Earl laughed and moved on, but that night a vicious storm ripped through the area and one single branch snapped from the old tree and hit the floor. That same night the Earl's son mysteriously died. Now, believing the curse, the Earl ordered his servants to chain up the tree so no branches could ever fall. Yet time and time again a branch would fall and a member of his family would die until he was the only man left in his family. The story goes that it's these family members that are said to haunt the forest and the old oak tree that is still wrapped in the same chains to this very day. And it's that forest and that tree that we are exploring tonight. So here we are, we've arrived at Dimmingsdale Wood, the wood where the chained oak is, which is one of the most haunted, cursed areas around. I've got Sully with me, and I've also brought my sister.
Hi.
Now, that is Charlie. You love this. Yeah?
I'm really into this kind of thing, yeah.
Now, like, you proper believe it, you love it, you think it's all real, most haunted, everything's the full shebang, right?
Yeah, everything.
Now, I'm super sceptical, but how sketchy was that drive we've just come down?
It was creepy. I mean, I'm even really freaked out already.
So, I want to be the big bad hard man and be like, I'm not bothered at all, but I'm already terrified. I've asked Charlotte about a dozen times, let's just turn around, we don't need to film this video anymore. But we've got Sully with me, we're going to go. You're going to look for paranormally, ghost, cursed stuff at the chained oak. Anything weird. I'm going to focus on Sully's behaviour, his body language, how he changes. Or if he carries on freaking out like that. So I'm not going to lie to you right now, I'm absolutely terrified. You know the story about the chained oak, but you've never been here, that's right, isn't it?
No, I don't know the full story of it.
But you've been on Hex at Alton Towers.
I've been on Hex at Alton Towers.
So the story's so famous and popular, and this site is so haunted and cursed that Alton Towers, the theme park, made a whole ride about it. So yeah, apparently it's as legit as this kind of scary stuff can be. But like I say, there's no time like the present. Let's go and explore. We're going to try and find some ghosts. We're going to see how Sully reacts. See if we pick up on something, how Sully reacts, or if Sully starts freaking out about something that we can't see. Are you ready, buddy? I'm sorry for dragging you out. You wanted to be fast asleep, didn't you? And we dragged you out at this time of night, but you know, do it for the video, bro. You ready? Let's do this. So you notice anything yet?
No, I feel quite chilled at the minute.
Yeah, me too, to be honest. Now we're out the car and we're actually walking, I feel a little bit more normal. Sully, so far, behaving okay. We are literally in the middle of nowhere, we're in the middle of the woods. I'm, okay,
it is
pretty sketchy.
You can see your breath and it's 16 degrees.
Yeah, it was really warm walking here, no t-shirt, but it is a bit chilly as soon as we walked into the woods.
See your breath. I don't know if you can catch it on camera, but you can see it in front of you.
Yeah, middle of summer, it's strange, isn't it? Considering it was warm. So let's see which way we need to go.
Like stop. You can't even hear like any insects.
Yeah, it's weirdly quiet for the
That
forest.
is so quiet.
Sully doesn't seem bothered though, and he'd be picking up on this stuff.
It's like not even hear insects or birds or...
Yeah, he seems fine. How are you feeling?
I don't feel too bad at the minute. I started to get a little bit freaked out, but that's because
I don't know if you got. I don't think this camera is just these lights. I just don't think are strong enough for you to be able to pick up just how dark it is in here. But we are deep into the woods now. We still haven't found the chained oak. We're still looking, but it's gone. Like I say, it's middle of summer here in the UK. T-shirt weather. Maybe it's just coming into the forest under the canopy, it's a bit cooler, but it's yeah, there's definitely something going on in here. But
just stop again. Like, I can't believe how eerily quiet it is. You can't hear anything, like crickets, anything. That's weird.
But still, Sully's doesn't seem to be bothered. He's not fazed by the dark or the cold. If dogs can pick up on anything, he's not picking on anything yet.
We've
got trees falling down here in the middle of the path. That didn't bode well for the story. I heard that, like a twig.
Yeah.
There's no following us, is there? Wow. That's exactly where we were, heading for the chain though.
What the fuck was
that?
What the fuck was
that?
That sounded like a car alarm, or I don't know. That was weird. Alright, like you can see, I've got goosebumps.
What was that? Oh my god! I think I just crapped myself a little bit. Right. So we're still exploring. I'm not quite sure. I think from the research I've done, what was that? Was that a cow? Oh my god!
That was a cow.
My stomach just dropped out my arse. Oh my god. Oh man. But yeah, we're still looking. I'm hoping it's up here somewhere. Sully's behaving okay. Like I say, other than the temperature being a little bit weird, we're not noticing anything major. I think so, yeah. Let's be careful where we're walking, because we do not want to get stuck out here in the middle of nowhere, miles away from roads. Seriously, why has it gone so wet? It hasn't rained for a while.
Oh, that's like pure sludge.
Oh no. Again, Sully always perked up a bit of something there.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Little wiggle.
Oh yeah, that'll be it.
What was that? That was the other noise.
That wasn't a cow, was it?
That wasn't a cow. The first one was a cow. It like literally was like a moo and then like a noise.
That's exactly where we're heading. Oh no.
It sounds like a horn, or like not a car horn, like a old school blowhorn.
Sully's definitely picking up something up again. He's heard something as well.
I mean, I still feel okay, but there's obviously just really weird sounds going on. And like I said, it's so weird about this. You still, halfway into the forest, you can't hit any insects. Nothing.
Like, we could so easily miss the tree here. It's so dark. I can't.
Wait.
What's that light? What's that light? I don't know if the camera's picking it up. That is weird.
That is a light. That's not just my eyes, is it?
No, it's definitely a light. The light's coming this way.
Turn the light off.
I know I'll turn the light off. Well, no, I can't turn the light off.
Yeah, but I want to see if it's flickering or moving, but I can't see because I'm looking into the light and it's making my eyes go funny. Let's go and explore it.
It's stupid. Oh, this is silly.
Something. It's not like moving or anything like that. It's
I
literally...
fully regret this decision already. This was not.
Turn your light off. Where's it gone? Where's that light just gone?
Shut up, stop. You're freaking me out.
I'm not, but where's that light just gone?
It's there, I can see it.
Where? Where?
It's where it was.
Oh, I can see it there.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and find out where that is.
This is it, we found the chained oak. Yeah, there's little steps going up to it. So we're here. We're right at the base of the chained oak. Sully is looking up there. He hasn't shown any. He did definitely look straight up at it though. And we've not given him any signs to We're here now. As much as I really want to go home, we need to at least go and explore the chained oak. There's some steps.
Aren't these the steps to the carriage house?
That go up to it now. So these are the steps that the builders would have used to actually chain the bits up here. Some chain, look. So Sully's right, you can see the chains on the floor. Yeah, so the guy paid, or got his slaves to use these huge chains to hold the branches
it goes all the way up there.
Yeah. Like I say, of all the trees, it's so weird that they're dropped. Now Sully, he's definitely panting. That's an anxious response. But he doesn't seem to be showing any other form of... Well, that was just a bird, wasn't it? Let's get a bit closer.
I don't know if I'm going to crawl on it.
You see these chains here?
Oh my God, they're fucking huge.
Yeah, so it's fully... The chains are all the way wrapped deep into the tree. Yeah, you can see that they've like grown into the gnarly. The chains were so big and they've been there so long that they've gone into the tree stumps.
Oh, I hope that was just my ears.
What
I
did
heard
you hear?
I don't know if it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but you know, like when kids laugh.
Don't
Okay.
don't start that.
No.
Because it was just kids that died. That's
No,
it.
it
That's
wasn't.
that's what they say the haunting is. The witch put the curse on this tree, and it
What, like
was
boys or girls? Because that was like a girl.
both, I think. All his family died to the curse. That's why they say it's so haunted. Sully seems fine, other than being curious by you, which is a natural response I'm not concerned about. He doesn't seem to be picking up on anything paranormal. It's a weird noise, isn't it?
Like, I know we've heard cows, but that's like a moo.
Yeah.
That is.
What do cows do?
That wasn't a moo noise. Unless there's some sort of demon cow going around.
Yeah, there's something making noises out here, isn't there? This tree's so weird, isn't it? See what I mean? This is what gets me out. It's like all.
So is this the
trees
branch that broke
grown.
off?
This is one of the big ones, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's brutal, isn't it?
How does something that big just
But
snap off?
Sully is absolutely chilling. He's fine. He's either not bothered about the spirits here, or he's not sensing anything. And other than I've got an eerie feeling. Something just isn't quite sitting right with me here. We've managed to find it. The chains are still here. These massive branches are broken off. Sully, so the reason we've come, doesn't seem to be making any kind of twitches. Me and Charlotte have both noticed a weird temperature shift, but that might just be under the forest canopy. Charlotte's hearing weird laughter noises that I didn't hear.
It'd be interesting to see if that's picked up.
Yeah, we'll have to look back at the camera when we edit this and see. But I've just got this overwhelming feeling of not wanting to be here anymore. That's all I can explain. Again, I'm sceptical of this, but I just, in my gut, I can feel I just don't want to be here anymore. It's weird. They're here again. I wonder if that picked it up. That's not a cow, is it?
That wasn't a cow.
That's so weird. I don't know if you. I can't wait to edit this. See if you pick that up. That's so weird.
I know it sounds a bit stupid, but if there is any spirits or anything here, like make a noise, rattle a chain.
Now you're starting to mess with him. I don't know how smart that is.
What's the guy's name?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's the Earl of something.
And he died. Yeah.
Eventually, but the curse made him live to see all his family members die every time this branch fell off, and no matter how many chains he put on the tree, they kept falling. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
It is strange. It's a weird, like.
What's the matter, buddy? You okay, Sully? He's definitely perked up. This isn't like him. He's usually very calm. His ears are very forward. He's heavy breathing. He's anxious about something. He's panting a lot.
His tail's all the way down.
Yeah, this is definitely unusual behaviour. Maybe it's just the scenario. But there's definitely something's making him anxious. He's displaying very atypical anxiety and the dog behaviour that he's obviously, I can vouch that he's not usually like that. There's flashing lights, do you see him then? Up there. Oh, I think we should get out of here. Sully looks like he's starting to get stressed out. Let's not mess with him anymore. Yeah, I think we've outstayed our welcome.
You tired, mate?
Whoa, I don't know if you can see, but I'm sweating. We've been in that woods for hours. We're getting on about 3 AM now, and things are starting to get weird, creepy.
Yeah.
Did you say creepy?
Creepy.
I wouldn't necessarily. You had that incident where you might have heard some weird laughing-y stuff.
Kids laughing, but I don't know if it was just my head, but
Yeah.
your mind messes with you when you're in situations like that.
I know I didn't necessarily have an experience. I just had that really overwhelming. I just don't want to be here anymore. So much as we were going to spend all night, we've done a few hours. We found the chained oak. We spent some time exploring it. I'm going to give you my feedback on how I think whether dogs can sense ghosts or paranormal activity in the morning. But for right now, I just want to get out of here. This is weird. So it's the next day. I've had plenty of time to consider what actually happened last night. Now, like I mentioned, I'm super skeptical of anything of the paranormal. What I will say is that I did not enjoy that experience whatsoever. However, being fascinated with behaviour and psychology, not only of dogs but of humans, I kind of understand what was going on. I'm a huge fan of people like Darren Brown who go out and debunk paranormal things. What I will say is actually putting yourself in that scenario in the middle of the night in the pitch black, a lot of those caveman fight or flight instincts kick in. And I think it's those kind of adrenaline and the hormones that are released that start to really play tricks with your mind. And even me, someone super skeptical, it was happening to me. Now, when we talk about can dogs sense ghosts, I 100% believe that dogs work on different frequencies. Their sight, their sense, their hearing, it's very different to ours, and it's a subject that I'm absolutely fascinated at the minute. Does this mean they can sense the paranormal? I don't know. Do the paranormal exist? That's a debate for other people to take part of, but does that necessarily mean that things aren't happening on different frequencies that dogs are able to tune into that we simply aren't? It's a subject that absolutely fascinates me, and I will say that when we were at the cursed oak tree last night, there was definitely a moment where Sully, we didn't move so he wasn't tired. There was nothing really that I picked up in the environment. There was no noises, there was no branches snapping, there was no other animals, no other people. And he went from his normal, calm, relaxed demeanour to definitely showing some kinds of anxious, stressed body language and behaviours. That one, I'm struggling to put my finger exactly on what was happening there. The logical part of my brain wants to tell me that it was probably him picking up on a behavioural shift that we were displaying. Maybe our body language changed, maybe the energy we were giving off changed. He was picking up and reacting to that and showing some stress because we were starting to be stressed. That would be the logical explanation, but who knows? Maybe he was able to tune into something, and when Charlotte started messing with asking for the people and the cursed spirits and the ghosts, if they were there, to start making some sounds or let them know that they were there, maybe that was something Sully was picking up on. Who knows? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know. There might still be some issues with the comment section, but if you do want to get in touch with me, if you want me to carry on making videos like this and further exploring this world of the canine mind and their ability to tune into different frequencies that we can't, drop me an email address. That's down in the description box below. I'm happy to come out and explore different places. It was quite a lot of fun at the end of the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Canine Show.